Sorry, folks, I'm going to have to read because I'm not as brave as Cynthia. I have a cheat sheet. So, well, first of all, for some of you who don't know me, I'm Imelda. I'm Mark's mom. I'm also the mother of that guy over there, John. Mark's brother. And there's my husband, James. And we also have, I have an adopted son over there, Donnie. So welcome everyone, and thank you for sharing your time with us today. We really appreciate your love and your friendship. So I'm a teacher by profession, so I like telling stories. So here it is. It will be very hard for me not to get so emotional, but I'll try not to. I promise not to make you cry, Mark, but I would like to go back in history to tell you all about a story with Mark and his brother many, many years ago. When Mark was 4 years old and his brother John was 6, they had the most meaningful dialogue about marriage. That young. So here it is. John came home from school one afternoon, and he was greeted at the door by his Mark saying, "John, you know, I'm going to marry Mommy." John was like perplexed. He was like, "What?" He looked at me, and I was as shocked as he was. I was not about to give them a lecture on incest. There's no way. So, as a teacher, I thought, I'll just listen to what they're going to talk about. So, we were both shocked. John took his arm towards the couch and said, "Mark, you cannot marry Mommy. Today, my teacher Thomas said that in our family, there's this thing called genes. Not the one you wear, not the pants you wear. They're genes that are part of you. It's your genetics. Every family has genes like you have the same genes as Mom, I have the same genes as yours, so we cannot marry each other. The genes are inside our bodies that we were both born from Mom and Dad. That's genes when we came out of Mom's tummy." I let them continue the dialogue. I cannot wait to see the ending of it. You could tell from Mark's expression that he is soaking in all the information John just shared with him, while I continued to quietly listen to Mark's reaction. At this point, I was not ready to talk to them about birds and the bees or whatnot. Mark, almost annoyed, replied, "But why, John?" John, in his big brother voice, said, "Just because." You could tell from Mark's face how confused he was, but intensely listening to his brother. Worriedly, he shrieked, "Well, who am I supposed to marry then?" John said, "You do not have to worry about that for now, not for a long time." Mark insistently added, "I know, but who do I marry?" John comforted him and said, "Well, someday you will meet someone, not from your family. Like a stranger." Mark then shouted with great surprise, "What? A stranger? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers." And this his brother patiently said, No. You will meet this stranger and get to know this stranger. Like a friend. Then you fall in love, I guess. Today, Mark, that beautiful stranger is sitting next to you. The stranger whose soul met yours the stranger who became familiar with the beat of your heart and the breath that you take each day, your heart that lifts when you look into each other's eyes. That stranger is Mercedes. Welcome, stranger. I'm as excited to have Mercedes in our life, this kind and loving person, once a stranger to us all, and now the other piece to Mark's heart. And our heart. I'm as excited to have Mercedes in our life, this kind and loving person, once a stranger to us all, and now the other piece to Mark's heart. And our hearts as well. Mercedes, thank you for loving Mark. We are not just excited about your union, but for a very obvious reason. You know, Grandma and Grandpa and the Garais, we are awaiting the arrival of our precious Acosta. Hopefully we'll know what time. So, thank you for loving each other and taking care of each other through this pandemic as well. But we love you and we hope the best years for both of you. To all of you who joined us here today, thank you for coming and don't be a stranger.